picture, but we're doing a video.
Okay.
So hi, we are the Tysons, and welcome to our channel.
Hello.
Okay, we went to the ultrasound and got to see our new baby brother or sister.
No, sister.
What is it?
It's definitely brother.
Brother?
Sister. No doubt about it. Definitely
You have no doubt now?
I have
You think brother, but you have a doubt about it?
Yeah, I think brother. I want it to be a sister.
Mention that when I called to you.
Oh, I guess find out if it's a boy. But I won't be held responsible if you guys see something you recognize, because you're practically probably experts.
I know. I'm Ariel.
I'm Michael.
Yep.
And these are our boys.
I'm the coolest.
And
I'm the cool.
either another boy or a girl. You gotta come over here, bud.
So, today, we're going to chat with you about what we saw yesterday. What did we see?
The baby.
The baby.
The baby. Baby.
Yes, we went to an ultrasound.
And we learned that he's tall. He's gonna be tall.
Yeah.
I thought you said he was a
Or
she.
she.
He or she, we don't know what the baby is. You want to go ahead and cast your vote after you saw the baby, what you think it is?
It's probably like almost 100%. Probably like I'm at like 79% boy.
Boy. Oh.
I haven't decided yet, but because I'm waiting for another dream to show up.
It's definitely a girl.
His vote is for girl. What about you?
Girl.
Girl. What about you?
A boy.
A boy.
The only vote I really have right now is that I hope it's twins.
You still hope it's twins?
Yeah.
Even though it's not twins.
Even though it's not.
But it's possible.
Did we find out
Well, it's not right.
if it was twins yesterday?
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
We did find out that it is not twins. It's not. There's only one in there.
Yeah. Unless there was a tiny one
But-
behind it.
You don't know.
Like they always say.
Sure.
I guess not. So yesterday we had our diagnostic ultrasound. That's what it's called, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't find out the gender, and the reason we didn't find out the gender is because we decided that we like waiting until the baby's born to find out the gender. So I know that doesn't make a whole lot of people happy, but a life lesson. Don't make all of your life choices based on what you think or perceive might make other people happy.
We did find out with our first 4. This is our third one to not find out. And I have not gone back once I quit finding out what the baby is. Yeah.
He's gonna be a wild
I
guy.
got a video that young.
Oh, that's
He looks like a boy. Levi sort of. Maybe he's too hard.
I had a dream that
See that? The baby just yawned. Did you guys see that?
No.
She got it on a video, so.
Yesterday, though, was my first outing that went good since being sick. Last Friday, went to the oldest 4 boys football practice, and I sat in the car the whole time except for I had to go to the bathroom, and I had to walk to the bathroom, and that just wore me out. Got really bad headache and stuff. So the next 2 days after that were really rough. So yesterday we went out and I was able to go with the family, and I did get pretty tired, but I just took a nap and was fine. So that was good. I was really glad about that. Able to
Yeah. We should
spend
probably
some time with the family.
do a video show talking about, we need to talk about our move and your
Yeah, we got a lot of moves, a lot of videos to make. My brain's still not operating at 100%. But yeah, we just made a major move that had major life-altering components as a part of that move. Had a life-threatening sickness that put me in the hospital for 6 days, 5 or 6 days. What was that? 6 days. And I'm still recovering, and it's going to be a long recovery. and that all hit at one time. So we'll definitely, we got to make some more videos to update you on that too.
She said the baby is measuring pretty right on track. Long legs and going to be tall, but pretty average around width-wise. And then I have a good amount of fluid, which I completely suspected because I have felt bigger and I have felt the baby less than I have felt some of the other ones.
Like more fluid than you normally have.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
It was still within the normal range,
Yes.
but it was more than you're used to.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, high end of normal. And then placenta is posterior, which I was surprised about. I thought it would be anterior because I thought that's why I was feeling the baby less.
Tell them if maybe there's a couple people that don't know what that means. What
Yeah,
does that mean?
anterior would mean that the placenta is in the front, so the baby, when it kicks, it would be kicking against that, which means I would feel the movements less. Posterior means it's actually behind the baby. Yeah, so I guess that's the main difference, but that's basically what that is.
If you can hear our kids right now, they're playing animals. So
Yes.
the one you hear screaming, not
Is-
screaming because he's hurt, he's a horse.
He is.
He's neighing.
He's neighing right now.
So just so you know, we're not ignoring our kids
So-
while they kill each other. They're playing a game that they find very fun.
So, yeah, I'll go ahead and put some videos in from when we were there yesterday with the baby, but not too much to report with that. I'm hoping that I can get another ultrasound, maybe a 3D one, because this one wasn't, maybe in a month or two. But overall, organs look great, and everything looks really good, which was the most important part.
Yeah. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking for Ariel whenever we go to an ultrasound. She's always just a little bit nervous. No matter how many kids we have, no matter how well things have gone or how hard things have been, she's always got a little bit of nerves. And for those of you that have been pregnant or had ultrasounds, maybe you can relate to that. And so it's always super exciting and encouraging whenever you go to those ultrasounds and everything's okay and
Yeah.
everything's good, and not just okay, but like, wow, this is looking great. They're long legged, so encouraging. And it's got to be a reminder to us. We have some really close friends who texted last night, and they're going through a miscarriage right now. And we never ever take these blessings of babies for granted. You know, we lost our first pregnancy, and so that kind of leads to a lot of that nervousness for Ariel. Is she never does take these babies for granted. They always are a blessing. They're a gift, and that's how we view it. I say that to say that if you get a little bit nervous about ultrasounds, A, that's normal, but B, try to calm yourself down, because it's so easy to let worries that you have no control over, that probably aren't true, overtake you. And we talk about that a lot.
I think one of the things is, along with miscarrying our first, with our third, we had an ultrasound that showed things that could be not normal, and I had to do extra testing for it. There were some bright spots in places on his body, and that can mean different things. So sometimes I forget about that, but I think that was like the mid-pregnancy ultrasound, the Big Diagnostic one, and he's obviously completely healthy and doesn't have any of that, but we had a month or so of waiting for the test results and going through all of that to know that everything was okay.
Yeah, that's another good point that you're making, is that just because your ultrasound maybe shows something that doesn't look good or normal, also is not a reason to freak out. It is a good reason to pursue deeper your relationship with the Lord and pray about it and focus on what matters most. But ultrasounds can definitely be wrong. They are a tool, and they're a great tool, but they can be wrong for sure. I remember with our first, they were saying he was gonna weigh like
9.5 pounds.
gonna be a giant.
Yes.
And what did he weigh?
He was 7'14".
Yeah.
And they were basing that on an ultrasound, so
Right.
that was wrong.
Take everything with a grain of salt and have some understanding that there can be some flaws in that system.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on this video. I'm definitely still recovering. We're not settled at all in our new house. I mean, the house that we're in right now is a rental, and we are not trying to make it a home because we bought a home, but it needs some work, and I haven't started the work yet because I've been sick. So we're very much in this limbo space right now, but we want to bring you guys as much as we can along with our journey, and we really appreciate it. So if you've made it this far into the video and you haven't given us a thumbs up or subscribed, I want to invite you to do that. Thanks so much. Have a blessed day.